like what they're doing.
Yes.
That's why we chose this
Oh,
one.
yeah,
because we
yeah,
didn't
well.
want to be,
Yeah.
because it just creates pressure for everybody, and
It
it's
does.
not fun.
Well, and here's the thing, like, and we've talked a little about this,
I
like,
would like
we have to be fair to our other children also.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
it just can't be about you.
Right.
Like, so, there's
Yeah,
three other kids
there's
here.
Definitely
So-
an athlete, you're gonna be an athlete. Addison probably not so much.
Yeah.
Mr.
So,
Clark, good to see you, sir.
yeah.
Mr. Frame.
Yeah, Layla won't be an athlete. She'll be an athlete.
We are-
right away, gymnastics, that
yeah.
type of stuff, but not ball sports. So, the twins, look out.
Was LB
So-
coming? You probably
Well, and they
talked
also
to her.
watch their older siblings. That's Asher. He's watched his older siblings
Yeah, I mean,
do stuff.
I came in
First
to
ball
sign
off the
something
tee,
on
T-ball,
Friday.
or age hits it all the way to the fence.
And she hadn't.
And then the coaches are knocking balls out of in the air because they're hitting line drives and stuff, and the coaches are batting the ball down.
Yeah.
And they're four.
Yeah.
And they won't even turn five until
Yeah.
then the next month. So, yeah.
No, I'll, give me a, well, tell you what,
Yeah.
ask her if she sent
We're
it
not
to
fully
me.
in the,
I think she did,
this is the regularly scheduled.
but I left our meeting
that we
straight
had
for four, so,
A month or two ago, but,
give me just 1 second if
Yeah.
you would.
yeah,
No, Tony.
We'll get it.
Second.
yeah, I would've read. I would've got a text sitting at the you know,
Same.
I've got a lot of, that happens to me a lot.
Keith?
Hey, where are you?
Yeah.
You're in your
I
neighborhood.
don't know, where am I supposed to be?
Mowing the yard, what are you doing? We're at the meeting, oh shoot, okay. It's hard to keep track of it all.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know if you saw my message yesterday. If you want to hand it out to the planning commission members, come. Thanks.
Who you say, Jim?
Any other planning commission members, so. I'm sorry, I'm ready now.
Okay, let's call this meeting to order. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from the previous meeting, which was April 20th of this year. Everybody's got a copy?
Make a motion to approve.
We have Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor of approving the minutes of the previous meeting, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, all opposed, same sign. Okay, minutes are approved. Town attorney?
All right, oh, do we have a Chamber of Commerce service agreement for
I
them?
think we just wanna talk about it. They had done
Okay.
it last year.
So,
Council didn't do it, and so they assumed it.
right,
Yeah.
well, essentially, one change that we made last year when we had to do, actually it started over 2 years ago, with the fiscal plan was we shifted some of the commercial development costs that the town has from the town side of the ledger to the RDC side of the ledger. So essentially, those boil down to two things primarily. The Chamber of Commerce, which I think is usually a $10,000
Yeah.
amount that pays for that activity. And then the other one that we always want to make sure you're aware of is Marshall County Economic Development Corporation. I believe that runs on a 2-year cycle though, and I think we're mid-cycle. So it's not up in front of you. But conceptually they're related, and we just want to make sure that you're aware that this body is the one that's funding those for the town. I do think it needs to be, the chamber agreement needs to be renewed if you want to take that on today. Same language as we've always used, same services that they've always provided. I don't know, Megan, if you know a better description of what those services are. I know they're having regular meetings. I don't know how well attended they are. I think.
They're pretty well
Keith-
attended.
They're pretty well
Yeah.
attended, well.
Yeah. Mhm.
So-
Oh, yeah, you'd go. Yeah.
Yeah.
The communication's good. I
Yeah.
get notified.
I get them as well,
Communication's good.
so I just don't
Yeah.
usually get to the meetings unfortunately,
Yeah,
so.
we did that maybe 2 years ago. Would this be the renewal of the first?
I don't
agreement?
remember
I
if
feel
this is
like
on
it
a 2-year cycle or a 1-year cycle, but essentially we're just renewing
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
okay. We don't have any we don't have that
Unfortunately, I didn't
Yeah.
realize it was on the agenda tonight,
Yes, that's
so-
all right. But we have the ability to approve the renewal of that.
It's just paid out quarterly, so first quarter came around and we're like, oh.
And it was,
Sarah.
it was
Okay.
baked into the fiscal plan for this year,
Yeah,
so it
okay.
wasn't anticipated expense.
Okay. Do we have a motion to renew the Chamber of Commerce service agreement? It was already incorporated into the fiscal budget?
I motion to approve, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Sorry.
approving
Approving the,
renewing the Chamber of Commerce service agreement. Okay.
Yes.
I'll second it.
Wait a second. Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
There is a letter that needs to be sent out notifying the other taxing entities that there is, or I'm sorry, I should say that the redevelopment commission has made a determination that there isn't any excess, the term escapes me. Basically, we're not letting any money pass through.
Yeah.
Excess valuation, that's what I was going for.
It's been sent out.
So that has been sent out. Basically, the town council, I think, has been notified already. It also went out, I believe, to the county, the township, the library, the school, and I believe the solid waste district. So, given what we have going on, I don't think it surprises anybody that there isn't any excess valuation. Maybe someday in the future, but not right this minute. So,
That's why I had you sign, Joe, and come in that time.
Okay. Does that require action from us?
not at this
Okay.
time, so. And then, we do have the revised, Ready 2.0 subrecipient agreement, and I think Mr. Stiles has already executed this. You approved that at the last meeting. If anybody wants to see the revised copy, if you recall, I think the motion, that was approved was that Mr. Stiles could execute it based on, council recommendation that it was, fit to sign. So we got those, couple changes in, and now we need to, well, actually, no, it's executed. So if you want to see the final form, there's really some very minor changes. They added a sentence and changed one of the schedules, so not a huge deal. Sean, is there anything else we need to say about that one? Okay. So I'm gonna turn the floor over to Mr. Peterson and let him talk about the resolution that we have in front of you. I think it's 2026-3 regarding the expansion of the TIF area.
Yeah, as Tony mentioned, this is the resolution 2026-3. Is basically amending your declaratory resolution. So this is the first step in the process of expanding the TIF area, but it's not establishing new allocation areas. It's just allowing, basically, it sets the table for some of the development efforts. First, you expand the TIF area, and later on, you'll establish the allocation areas. But it does allow for some of the infrastructure improvements needed, since they are have to be inter-serving the TIF area. And so you'll see from the maps, the properties being added, basically the property to be purchased by the school and the existing brown site, gets added in, along with the areas where the improvements are being made to water to get there. In addition, the expanded area to come over to the lot, the parking lot over here, for the improvements that are happening there. And then finally, in the Sunnyside Park area, there's discussions a long time ago about how do we establish the TIF to capture that area and down to the Alexander Street, so it connects in those areas. So again, nothing is being established from the allocation area. If we get a developer or housing into that, we can come back later and do that. It does give you the ability to start doing some of the improvements and things that needed to attract those types of developments. This is the first step. The next step goes to the Plan Commission, then the Town Council, and then back to the Redevelopment Commission at the next meeting. And so in addition to this, you have to set a public hearing. So I think we'll talk about kind of what we need to get a quorum to come back and do that, because that's part of the process, is a notice to go out for the public hearing. So.
Did we have diggers on this one? We talked about
I
that.
believe
at
it,
one point.
we look at the map there, I believe it. There's some portions of it. I don't know that it's actually in this, or if it was in the prior one.
Okay. We may need to submit a different resolution to address the Destiny Drive area.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, because that's not on this.
okay, that's right,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
We can amend it to add it, by motion if you want to add it now as well.
it would save us some steps
I would
if we did.
think
So
we need to do
if
that.
we
Sure.
can, if we can do that, so essentially, just make a motion to approve it as amended to include the Destiny Drive area.
Okay.
So, I guess we call it we would call it the Graver Commercial Properties Annexation Area if you use that language, so.
I make a motion to approve resolution number 2026-3, amending to add the Destiny Drive area with the Graver Properties Expansion area.
Okay, do we have a second?
Second?
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, same sign. Okay.
Will those attached in the revised map and the revised exhibit too? The next thing would be to set up the next public hearing for it, as you do your,
So, do we need to set a separate meeting, or can we do that, are we still within our schedule if we do it set that for the June meeting?
yeah, I think, either probably works. I think the, schedule we had was looking at the 8th. I don't know when the next meeting that was, if it's the 15th.
Do the 15th then.
Yeah.
The 8th
So
would
if
be a
it's-
council
If it's a
meeting.
difference of a week, I would
Yeah.
recommend that we set that public hearing for
15.
the 15th.
Okay.
So,
Do we need to vote on that? or
We're
not?
still meeting on the 8th?
no, I don't think we're scheduled for the 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'd have to schedule a special meeting for that, so.
We do it all
The
on the
earliest we
15th.
could do it, so if you want to do the 15th, we'll just roll with that and do the motion.
Yeah. I know it's only 3 of you, but if there was any reason why you didn't think you could be here on the 15th, by all means say so, so. Everybody good?
Yeah, I think so.
Perfect.
I think so.
So I think that is all we have. I will hand things over to Ms. Atkins.
All right, so just, still trying, I was talking to Joe a little bit, trying to figure out what all to give you guys, and sorry to get to you earlier this time. But I do have the check disbursement report for just the last month of April spending. I think that just kind of gives you a little bit idea. And then I believe you have the appropriation report too as well, just shows you what's been spent. The only thing that I would say additionally, I know that you've passed it on to the town council, but the second payment for the sheds have been made as well, so they have spent just over $100,000 for the shed project. You might have some other updates on that if need be, and just that they're moving along, right? So,
5 sheds are due to be delivered tomorrow. So
Wow.
that's why the parking lot's all closed up.
Yep.
I know they're pretty excited about it. And with the big rain we got today, it sounds like it all ran off like it's supposed to, so that's good news.
Yeah.
We're having that other issue taken care of on Thursday. It's at the north end.
so that would just be the only big thing that is between last month and this month. There's nothing else really big coming up for you guys, so
Okay.
as always, if you have any questions, just let me know.
Looks great, thank you.
Yep. That's all I have.
Okay. We're open for public comments.
I'm good.
Okay. No public comments. Director of Operations?
Just one thing to kind of piggyback off of your Chamber of Commerce service agreement. Claire Bickle, I'm sure we're her married name is, but she stepped down, and we have a new chamber coordinator, Melissa Bechtel from Lake of the Woods. And we have plan commission in a half hour. She's taking it very seriously. She's looking at it as a part-time job. We actually set her up with her own office. She's got a lot of ideas. I look for some really good things and some new things coming from our new coordinator. But
Very cool.
that's it.
Okay, awesome.
That's all I have.
That's all you have. Okay,
I think that's all we have for
Good.
this evening.
okay.
Sean, anything else you needed covered? No? Okay.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I motion to adjourn.
A second.
All right, all in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.
That's a record. It's
Yeah.
2 records in a row.
You need a copy of this signed, Tony?
Thank you, Marcus. No, because I got to admit it.
Yeah,
I got
that's
to
true.
admit it.
Yeah,
So,
with them.
No, don't sign it.
Sign it again.